You are so in denial, honey. Elena, no. Honey, no. What are you doing, Elena? And there it is. It's Megan and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. So today we are watching the Vampire Diaries Season 4, Episode 15, and the last episode was a doozy. When I say they, I mean Bonnie and Jeremy were kidnapped and forced to open the seal that could bring them to Silas to raise him by Shane, but Shane ended up getting hurt, so he wasn't able to go with them. They also found out that the cure, it only, was meant for one person, and with the other hunter that was out there, mentioned that it was specifically to be shoved down Silas's throat so they could save him, or not save him, but so they could kill him, and the only way to resurrect him was with blood, which would explain why he can use blood to show people they had lost, to try and convince them that he can raise them from the dead. Makes perfect sense. I'm sorry, it makes sense. But they ran into a few complications. Damon and Rebecca got hurt. Elena got hurt by Catherine, who showed up and took the cure and used Jeremy as the way to raise Silas, and Silas ended up snapping Jeremy's neck. And Bonnie was hurt, so it's... And then on the side of Mystic Falls, Tyler had to escape because there was no way he was going to be able to live in Mystic Falls without Klaus wanting to kill him. Klaus, thinking that he's doing some moral thing, gives Tyler a head start to run and hide where he can't be found. I hate that. I really do. Caroline deserves so much better than this. But no, I'm really hoping that Jeremy is not dead. I'm really hoping. But before we get into the episode, if you're enjoying my content, please be sure to subscribe. If you have anything you want to say about the episode or the reaction, please comment down below. Please keep it spoiler free, and be sure to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. And without further ado, let's get into the episode.
And we failed.
Jeremy. Please tell me he's not dead. Please.
It's fine.
Oh, so he does have the ring on. Okay, thank God. But will it work on the hunter?
You're gonna be fine.
A hunter. He's supernatural. It won't work.
So it won't work. Oh God.
She won't survive this.
I forgot that.
Elena off this island.
I forgot about that. That he's technically supernatural now. Oh God.
Home. I was trying to clean the burn mark for Cole.
Jeremy.
I couldn't get the spot out. Come on, let's get him upstairs.
Oh, Jeremy.
Can I get you anything?
No, I'm fine. I'm just gonna sit here and wait with him until he wakes up.
He's not waking up, Elena.
Let me know if you hear anything about Bonnie, okay?
Yeah, sure.
Wait, so where did Bonnie go? She was stabbed, so where is she? Did Catherine take her?
Unless you're a blonde, definitive witch, or a doppelganger, I suggest you steer clear.
So who's in the... Please tell me it's Bonnie. Yeah, so things just went from bad to worse. There's Bonnie. So where is Bonnie? And who took Bonnie? Or was it Silas who took Bonnie?
Don't touch it.
See, everything I did, all those lives lost, they weren't in vain. Silas is gonna bring them back.
What you want to do isn't natural shit. You can't bring back the dead.
I think you'll change your mind now.
What do you mean now?
When
Jeremy.
Silas awoke, he had to feed to gain his strength. He'd been desiccating for almost 2,000 years. He needed blood.
She's about to find out.
Jeremy was there.
What are you saying? What are you saying to me?
He drained him of his blood body. Jeremy's dead.
Now she's finding out. But I thought Bonnie saw that. I guess maybe Bonnie was unconscious?
How long has she been like that?
Ever since we found his body, she hasn't said anything except that she's waiting for him to wake up.
But he's not going to wake up. She knows that, right?
Not until we know that Bonnie's safe. Not until we get Damon over here to,
Use a sire bond to convince her that everything's okay.
I'm not in denial.
Yes, you are, Elena. And good thing the sire bond will
I
be
know
good for
that he
her.
was supernatural. But did you see? There's absolutely no way that my brother's dead.
He's gone, Elena.
I'm not in denial.
You are so in denial, honey. Oh God, she definitely needs, as much as I hate to say it, she definitely needs Damon to tell her the truth, because clearly she's not going to listen to anyone else. She's not. You want to go? Come on. There you go.
Happened. And I need to talk to you, Tyler. So please call me.
Oh, she's calling Tyler.
You know where he is?
As far away from Klaus as he can get.
No,
Klaus said
she's
he wouldn't
reaching
stop
out
until
to
he
him.
found him.
Well, Catherine's been running from class for 500 years. It's not easy, but it's...
I will do that. I will call Matt, and then I will go tell my mom, and then
Oh God,
make a
how is
list
Matt
or
gonna
a
handle
casserole,
this?
Or I don't know, whatever people are supposed to do or make in these situations.
He's starting to decompose. Tell your mom to get Dr. Fell over here.
Oh God, no.
Do you think Bonnie's dead?
I was going to say this, but I hope not.
That our brother's dead.
Ow.
Sorry. He's me.
Yeah, why isn't he with Elena? He should be with her. Oh! And there's the hunter.
Just a guy I want to see. Not really.
Oh! Bonnie.
Here, drink this and call me Dad.
What? Any of these stupid teas, Shane.
Silas, it's you. You can bring Jeremy back. Bring everyone back.
I don't think he can.
Help him, okay?
No,
You're gonna see Jeremy again.
I don't think he can.
You're not gonna find any vitals. The same thing that Rick used to go through. He'd just be dead until then, and he wasn't. Once I remember he was gone for almost an entire day. Rick died like 4 times before he lost his mind, and Jeremy's died a few times too. 3, I think. So we're gonna have to.
Oh,
So we'll have
God.
to keep an eye on him because I don't want him to go crazy just like Rick did.
Elena, honey.
Elena, it looks like Jeremy died of extreme blood loss. Take him to a funeral home, prepare him for a viewing where you and his friends can say goodbye.
He's not dead! Okay? Now
He's
all of the
dead.
science. Where is the science when you use vampire blood to save my life, huh? There is no science here. It's just magic. We need magic. We have to find Bonnie. Bonnie can fix us. Somebody just give me Bonnie!
Elena.
Matt. I can't.
No, it's fine. It's okay.
No. Elena, he's.
Bonnie will be here soon. And she'll fix everything and it'll be all fine. Everything's gonna be fine.
Elena, no. I know. I can't. God, no. This episode's going to destroy me, isn't it? It's going to destroy me worse than watching Lark die. Even though technically he didn't die by the end of it, but... Just watching Elena freak out like that, and then seeing Matt walk in and seeing his friend. Damn it, Damon, why are you not there? Why? I do
You're not
love that
dosing me
Matt.
again, are you?
Poison your
Matt-
best friend once, and suspicion follows you forever. Where are Bonnie and Damon?
We lost Bonnie on the island. Damon stayed back to try and find her.
That's fine. Doesn't he hate her?
He doesn't hate her.
He doesn't
I
really
think he
care
actually
much
kinda
about
loves
it.
her. You mean to the people that you care about.
That's some messed up logic.
It
Damon
really
logic.
is.
Damon logic.
But I do love that they're having Elena and Matt
Listen.
talk.
I want you to go somewhere with me.
Can't leave Jeremy.
Elena, there's nothing you can do right now. Okay, Stefan can stay here with him.
Can't tear him apart, piece by piece, nerve by nerve,
So-
until the pain is so severe that your brain shuts it off to give you one tiny moment.
So they
of
believe
blessed
that
relief.
he and Catherine were working
And do it
together.
again, and again, and again.
You are creepy.
Thank you.
She's fun, and yes, she is very creepy. But she knows torture.
There's a vampires across Colorado. Catherine found me, said she'd help me find Silas.
Found Lockwood's old friend. She was shady. Where'd Catherine find her?
New Orleans. That's all I know.
Oh, so it was Haley who
Good.
tipped Catherine off.
Sorry,
Okay.
It's not our fault. I'm gonna go find Bonnie.
You've got a lead on the cure, Damon.
I know what she needs. She needs me to bring her best friend home.
No, what she needs, Damon, is you there to comfort her.
Gotta get you home if you're gonna help Silas. 12 humans of the young farm, 12 hybrids. You and I are gonna complete the triangle.
Wait, what?
Look, there needs to be another massacre, but it's okay. They're gonna come back. It's worth it.
I'm not helping you kill 12
No.
people, Shane.
Would you, if it meant you could see Jeremy again? Your plans. Everybody you or your friends have ever loved.
No. Don't do it, Bonnie.
I think you would.
No, she wouldn't.
Bonnie?
Jeremy,
Hurts.
Jeremy, I can help you. I'll help you.
I can help you.
No, no, that's not him, Bonnie. That's not him, Bonnie. Honey, it's not him. Honey.
He asked you to help him, didn't he? He needs your help. You can do this, Bonnie.
No, don't.
You know you can.
Don't, Bonnie.
I'll do whatever it takes.
No, Bonnie. Bonnie, don't.
I'm bumping the AC. We're not going to be able to leave him in there for much longer.
Yeah, I know.
I'm glad we're finally getting a Stefan and Meredith scene.
2 centuries now.
Took too
I
long.
think with the amount of people that I've seen die, it would hurt less each time. I think you have to. At this point, the sire bond is probably the only thing that's going to keep Elena together. I can go back to find Bonnie.
And I think he's right.
I'm on my way.
There's Bonnie.
I could actually hug you right now. Where have you been? How'd you find me?
Shane led the way. He told me what to do, Damon. I know how to bring Jeremy back.
No, Bonnie, no. No. No, Bonnie. Please don't. Do not cross this line. Why is he bringing her to the school?
He brought me to Vicky.
Remember when Jer was so into my sister?
When our parents died, it was his rebel phase.
I found this after Vic died. It made me smile. And this.
Jeremy and Vicky. Did he do that?
He did.
After they found Vic's body, oh,
But you gotta...
because sometimes that's all that keeps me going.
But you also have to accept it,
Thanks,
Elena.
Stefan? To do, doesn't she?
Let's just see what she says when she gets home, okay?
Okay, we'll be home soon.
Did she have to, like, kill 12 vampires or something? Is that what it is?
If you're smart, you'll use the cat to kill Silas.
Killing Silas is your supernatural destiny, not mine.
Alright, okay. Well, you be careful up there, because he's up there.
Running about.
Good luck to you, lads. You've all brought this upon yourselves. May you rot in it!
So who is Silas?
Tyler, it's me. Again. So I was thinking about it and had to turn around. So when you get this, call me back and I'll tell you everything.
That's Bonnie.
We were so worried.
I'm okay.
Did you get Stefan out here? There's just a few things we have to do first.
It's called an expression triangle. I need to complete it for Silas.
What? She's out of her mind, Stefan. The nutty professor's got her totally brainwashed.
Bonnie, you can't
Yeah,
kill
I agree with Damon on that
I know
one.
it sounds crazy, but it's the only way to get enough power.
To do what?
When Silas was buried, by the way. Oh, no. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. All
No,
the witches
you
your
can't,
ancestors
Bonnie.
Who've been persecuted throughout time. Your
I
cradles,
100% agree with
Jeremy,
Damon right now.
You can do this.
This is not how you should do it.
You will do this.
Bonnie, you are talking like a crazy person.
Yes, you
are
are.
not killing 12 people. And you sure as hell can't invite every monster who has ever died back into this world.
Caroline, I think she knows that.
I can do it. I have the power. We can bring everyone back.
No.
Jeremy, Alaric, Vicky, Barbara, stop it.
Say something, Elena.
Okay, voicemail. Jeremy can't come to the phone right now. He's not. I'm sorry. He's dead.
Oh my god, she finally accepted it. Elena, oh god. Oh god. What does this mean now? Oh god, what does this mean? She just accepted his death. I mean, that's what I wanted and that's what she needed, but she just accepted his death. So does that mean that she's not on the plan with Bonnie? And is this how Alaric ends up coming back? Like, but I am so glad that Caroline is 100% against this. Not sure about Matt. I didn't really understand him because I was too busy paying attention to Caroline and Damon, and I am agreeing with Damon. This is crazy, ridiculous. It can't happen. I'm also trying to hold myself together. I'm trying. I did such a good job until that moment. You need to grieve, honey. You need to grieve. That's right. You need to grieve. He's gone. Elena, he's gone.
Elena.
He's dead. He's dead. Damon, he's dead, and he's been dead this entire time, and I...
Yeah, he has, Elena. He really has.
We have to take care of his body. Bring him downstairs.
Okay, we shouldn't.
Just carry him down, please.
God, Elena.
Put his body on the couch.
Elena? Elena,
What are you
you need
doing?
help finding something?
Got it.
What are you doing?
Animal attack, tumble down the stairs. No, we burned the house down with him inside of it.
What are you doing, Elena?
Because you want me to not be in denial? You want me to face the truth? This is the truth, Stefan. I don't want to live here anymore. I don't want these sketches. I don't
Elena.
want this Xbox. Get him back. Would you? I know you want your drinking buddy back. Would
No.
you, Damon?
He has been against
I
this.
wouldn't. And John, what's the last spot?
No, Elena, stop.
There's
Elena.
nothing here for me anymore, Stefan.
Elena. Stop it, honey.
Every inch of this house, it's filled with memories. What am I supposed? I mean, how am I gonna? I can't even. There's nothing
Elena.
left for me. Ah.
Elena, I need you to calm down.
No, I can't.
And there it is.
I can't. No.
Baby.
I know this scene. I've seen this scene, but I never knew what it was for.
I can help you. I want you to let me help you.
how is that, Damon? How are you gonna help her?
Turn it off.
No, that's not what he wanted.
Just turn it off. Everything will go away. What do you have to do?
No, Damon, that's not the right thing. That's not what Stefan wanted at all.
Turn it off.
Stefan, Damon, what did you... I understand what you were trying to do, but I don't know if that was exactly the right thing to do. I think what Stefan was trying to tell you to do was just that it was going to be okay. You were going to be okay. She can't not feel these things, Damon. She has to. But yeah, I've seen that scene. That scene's, I've seen it all over the place. But again, I never knew what it was for. I always thought it had something to do with like Damon dying or something like that. But now that I know it's because of Jeremy. So, I said, there's like a couple scenes that I know of, but I have no context of what they are. Like, I know the one between Elena and Damon that we have yet to see. And then there's one between Caroline and Tyler. I have no idea what happens, but I do know it's like Caroline says the words of something we're over. So it's like, I know those scenes because I've seen them in videos online way before I started watching this. And that scene is pretty well mentioned. This one that we just saw of Elena breaking down, so I can't really call it a spoiler since I've seen it before I started watching, even though it technically was. But again, I had no context of what it was for. I just know it was Elena breaking down. So thankfully that was... And I did see something about Elena switching off her humanity. Because again, it showed up in my recommendations on YouTube, and I might have mentioned this. No, I haven't mentioned this one because I didn't want to spoil myself too much. So it was a clip. It just, simply read season 4, Elena switches off her humanity. So I had no context of what was happening. I didn't click it. I tried to get away from it as soon as possible, so that way I didn't spoil myself any more than just reading that. It just popped up, and I hate when it does that. But it's more so because I'm doing the reactions to the Vampire Diaries, so those are coming up in my recommendations. And I try to avoid them as much as possible. I've only had like 2, this one and another one that was slightly spoilerish. But again, it was just a title. I didn't see it. I didn't see the context. To be honest with you, when I saw that, I thought something completely else happened. Like, my brain was going with, oh, she comes back from the island and she, got rid of her humanity. That's kind of where my brain was going with this. But now I understand that it was because Damon asked her to, and because it was Jeremy's death that caused this. So things like that, I'm okay with seeing it a little bit, because it's not spoiling the whole thing. It's just simply stating a fact. So, but otherwise, I try to avoid everything. So like I said, I did know that one small snippet, but again, the context of what and why she did it, no idea. So, and I like to just kind of like, I know I don't have to tell you, and I probably, shouldn't have to, not shouldn't have to, but I shouldn't tell you, because I'm sure I'll get some comments saying, stop spoiling yourself. But I kind of like to let you guys know, like, what I knew ahead of time, so that way it's like, if I'm not acting as surprised, maybe it's because I knew about this. Like I said, there are some other things that I know moving forward. I won't say them because, again, they're later on in seasons. I think I've said a couple in some of my past reaction videos, but again, this is more so because of videos that I've watched before watching the series. So it's not like I sat there and I watched all these and going, okay, I'm going to spoil myself. No, these are just things that, I saw in videos that people did for different music videos people did of couples, characters, and stuff like that. So things like that, I know. But for the most part, there is no dialogue, no real context, with the exception of maybe one or two scenes, but yeah, so I just kind of like to give you all a heads up, so that way, just so you know, and I don't know, I just feel like I need to tell you guys that, which like I said, I probably don't, but I still feel like I should tell you that. But okay, let's go. Back to the episode now.
There's no way that yesterday was the last time that I'm ever going to see you or talk to you. It can't be, so just...
Yeah, she could definitely use you right now, Tyler.
Please.
I mean, with the amount of times that she's called you about this, I really want you to, like, walk through that door.
It's gonna be okay, Matt. You'll see.
No, Bonnie, it won't be.
Get some sleep, Bon. We'll talk tomorrow. Did you tell them?
They don't think I can do it.
They're just scared. They're afraid to believe.
I've been thinking. You said if I drop the veil to the other side, that the dead will return. That's only for the supernatural. What about the 12 people that died on the Young farm?
They were a necessary sacrifice for the greater good. They've passed on. They've found peace.
He's
That's
Silas.
all anyone wants.
He's Silas. He is
That's all
not
Silas
Shane. Shane is dead,
We'll do
isn't he?
this together. You and I. We are the beginning.
Shane is dead, isn't he?
Lost it.
Yeah, that's Shane. Shane's gotta be dead.
Shane.
So... yeah, and now he's gonna break down because he just lost his friend. Matt. This was the scene we saw at the beginning.
It was a mistake.
It wasn't, and you know it.
I
This
think
is the
it
only way she's gonna
was.
survive. We'll help her. Keep an eye on her. When she's ready, I'll use the sire bond and bring her back.
Her humanity. Damon, it was all she had left.
Humanity means nothing when you don't have anyone to care about, Stefan.
She has plenty of people to care about, Damon.
She had you. She lost her brother.
Not enough. Not this time.
You don't know that. You could have been.
Listen, Damon,
You could have
I
been.
know
You
that you
do
and I,
know.
we've been through some bad spots lately. Especially when it comes to her.
Yeah, well, guess not. We can find another cover story.
This is the best one. No one will ask questions.
No, don't do
If
this.
you burn down the house,
Elena.
you'll be gone. What if one day, when this is all over, you want to come home again?
I won't.
Elena.
Just a spark.
Elena. I That episode definitely, that was hard. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not okay with Jeremy dying. I wasn't okay with the Lark dying either, but I'm not okay with Jeremy dying. He's not allowed to die. He's not. And so, something told me that Shane was Silas. Something seemed off about him, and I should have known from the get-go, but something seemed very off about him. But what I don't understand is how is Silas being Shane? Can Silas just turn into people? Like, I have so many questions about Silas. But I also wonder what this means for everyone now that Rebecca has found Shane. Is she going to bring him home and tell everyone that that's not Shane that's talking to? Even though that Rebecca doesn't know that Shane is talking to Bonnie, but I just don't. Like, I have so many questions. I'm also not behind Damon taking away or telling Elena to turn off her humanity. I get what he's trying to do, but I don't believe it's the best way right now. I believe that she needs to feel these feelings. She needs to, yes, they're overwhelming, and yes, she feels like everyone that she knows is dead. And that, everything is wrong and terrible, but it's grief. You have to feel grief. She's finally accepted that her brother is dead, and she has to feel this. You can't keep her from feeling this. Because I'm sure when you turn on her humanity, she's going to feel it still. And what's going to happen while she has her humanity turned off? I don't foresee this being going well. And I really wanted Tyler to walk through that door for Caroline. I was also kind of hoping that maybe Jeremy would show up in Matt's truck and talk to him, but oh god, poor Matt. Just lost his good friend. Now everyone he knows is dead, basically. His sister is dead. Elena, Caroline are vampires. Well, Bonnie's not dead, but she's a witch. She's like the only one who's not technically dead. But and Bonnie, why are you going along with this, Bonnie? I understand you can see Jeremy again, but this is not the way, Bonnie. It is not the way, honey. Also, Bonnie should have realized something was up when Shane said to her that they were, they were martyrs for the cause or something like that, because Shane's been saying all along that Silas is going to bring them back. Now all of a sudden, Shane's changing his tune. I feel like that right there should be a red flag to Bonnie. And now, these 12 deaths that have to happen, do they all have to happen within the same year or within a certain amount of time with each other? Because technically there's been 3 already. There was the one that Damon did, and now the 2 that Shane did. So technically there's been 3, but I'm guessing for some unknown logic reason it has to be within the same time span, year, has to be a certain amount of time apart. That's what my brain's thinking. But we'll find out. But this episode definitely hurt. Also, can I point out that Elena burned up all her worldly possessions? I mean, if she still has a bag at Damon and Stefan's, that's all she has. Literally all she has, but I'm sure she'll still have an immaculate wardrobe, but she literally just burned up all her clothes. So, yeah. Sorry, had to point that out. So, yeah. But okay, that was episode 15. Nearly crushed me as much as watching Alaric die. I'm not okay with that. And I am very worried about what's going to happen going forward. Definitely. But on the other hand, I did enjoy seeing Paul and Tori working together finally, and actually having scenes where they talk to each other. So, like a real scene together. I really enjoyed seeing that. I've been waiting for that. But yeah, so if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a like. If you're enjoying my content, please be sure to subscribe. If you have anything you want to say about the episode or the reaction, please comment down below. I do post full episodes and early access on my Patreon, which you can find in the description below. And be sure to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. And until next time, bye guys.